What is going on, guys, and welcome to a new video. And today is going to be the final video that I release on pre-release information for the upcoming expansion Menaphos. We have covered Slayer and Shifting Tombs in the previous videos. Put links on screen to those now. You should be able to access those if you want to get full information about those two different pieces of content. And yeah, this video is going to cover the final pre-release live stream, and it's mainly going to focus on sort of overworld skilling and reputation. So the first thing that I wanted to just talk about, and I've dragged a couple of clips from the live stream, is how sort of awesome I think the city is looking at the moment. Graphically, I think that they've done a really good job. A couple of the clips that I've got on screen at the moment are just of different skilling aspects. So we've got a bit of thieving, chopping some logs down soon, some divination, and doing some hunter, and I just think it looks absolutely amazing. I think they've done an absolutely great job, and I can't wait to see the city as a whole. And they've also graphically reworked the complete desert, graphically reworked a lot of the monsters in the desert, and I just think it's going to be absolutely great to just explore and look at the update visually. And then obviously there's all the content within that as well. So in this video we're going to go over mainly the reputation system. And I'll just touch on skilling a little bit at the start. I'm not going to break this up into like too many sections, just because it mainly is going to focus on the reputation system and the faction system as well. So very quickly, I'm just going to touch on the overworld skilling aspect of Menaphos. Now, it is the skilling is aimed as sort of like a mid-level hub, and there is higher level content within sort of the Shifting Tombs and the Slayer. So on screen at the moment, you can see the different skills that you're going to be able to train in overworld skilling. So you've got woodcutting with the Arcadia trees at level 47, woodcutting and fire making. You've got pickpocketing, store pickpocketing at level 47. 3 new types of fish that are introduced at bands where there aren't actual fish at the moment. So you've got the desert soul level 52, catfish level 16, and belt fish at level 72. They've introduced concentrated sandstone, similar to the concentrated gold ores and coal ore in the living rock caverns, and they're introducing shift-click dropping to drop those sandstone, and then they've also introduced Hunter, which is the plover birds at level 50. Okay, so moving on to the main focus of this pre-release episode, it's going to be the faction and reputation system within Menaphos. So there's going to be 4 factions, which you can see on screen at the moment, and they are the Imperial, the Poor, the Merchant, and the Worker faction or area. And you can level up in each of these factions by gaining reputation. Now, there are different ways to gain reputation within the city. One of those is sort of overworld skilling. You can get reputation from Shifting Tombs, reputation from killing things within the Slayer dungeon. So there's many different ways to get it. And then there is also an overall reputation for the city as a whole, which is the blue bar that you can see on the right. Now, within each of the different factions, you can level up to level 10. And at levels 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then you will unlock a new item, override. Basically you get a reward for unlocking that level, and it can be maybe a cosmetic, a perk, or something along those lines. Now, they didn't disclose any of the rewards that you get, but all they said was that there's going to be rewards for each of the districts that you really want to get to use within Menaphos. Now, when you level up within a faction, that also goes into your overall total Menaphos reputation, and that allows you to unlock content within the city, such as the Grand Exchange. Okay, so the blue bar on the right hand side shows your overall reputation within the city, and the icons next to that represent different unlocks at certain reputation points. So the very first is at 4,000 reputation, at which point you unlock the Grand Exchange. Now, they didn't show all of them, but he did sort of accidentally mouse over a couple within the live stream itself. So the ones I managed to pick out were at 6,600 reputation, you unlock the Tumican standard cosmetic override. 19,800 total reputation, you get the crocodile, gain access to the crocodile tears quest. At 39,600 you get an overworld skilling buff, where you get a chance to discover implinks or gothics butterflies while overworld skilling. And then the final one was at 254,100 you gain access to the Fight Club quest. Now, the total reputation, the max reputation that you can get for the city reputation is 330,000. And they did say that there's going to be 3 quests that will be locked behind varying levels of reputation. So obviously, if you are a comp caper, you're going to have to get all of that city reputation to do all the quests to get your comp cape back. Okay, so on screen at the moment you can see what it'll look like when you first log into the game. You'll have level 0 in each of the different districts and no overall total city reputation. So what the first thing you need to do is align yourself with one of the districts, and you do that by just clicking the star. You can see that on this screenshot here the port district is aligned. As soon as you align with that district you get level 1, and then you obviously level up by gaining reputation. And to get to level 2 it is 6,000 reputation. So in the live stream itself he got about 4.5k rep in 45 minutes. So you're probably looking about an hour to get to level 2 in one of the factions. Now what he did say was that it's better to get all of the rewards within one faction and then swap to the next faction and then get all the rewards in that and move around like that instead of swapping between the factions, because that would be less efficient. Why that is, I don't know. They didn't give any information on that, but that was the sort of advice that they gave, was to get all the rewards in one and then move on to the next. Okay guys, so this final bit of the video, as always, is just going to be a couple of miscellaneous things that they mentioned in the live stream. So the first bit is going to be about city quests, and these are essentially not mini quests within the city, but essentially you have to help an NPC do something or get an item for an NPC, and they give you a little bit of story about why they need those items, and you'll get reputation from doing those city quests. And you will also get these things called gift offerings. Gift offerings you can get from shifting tombs. They said you get about 1 to 2 per hour. You can get 1 per city quest, and they essentially are items that you can open to get loot, and they can be really good loot, like 5 to 6 mil in loot, or they can be really, really bad, such as like a pot of cream, they said. So it's kind of like almost roulette what you get when you open these, or they can be traded in for extra reputation. So the final thing I want to cover is just to do with Slayer, and they sort of tease some information that I didn't cover in my Slayer pre-release video, and it was that there's 2 big chunks of content with Slayer that they haven't announced, they haven't given us information about. And the teaser that he said was that one of these pieces would take him like 350 hours to complete. Now it's not mandatory content, it's not trim, it's not comp, but it's something that you would sort of enjoy doing post 99. That is all the information that they gave, but I thought it was sort of important to put that into the video. So yeah, there's something coming with the Slayer expansion that is going to add to the skill. It's going to take a while to complete, and it's hopefully going to be enjoyable to complete. And they basically said like one of them is like an add-on to the skill that everyone can do, I think, and then the other is something that you get at level 99 for post-level 99 training. So I can't wait to see what those are, and sort of I'll obviously be covering those in future videos. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed, found it informative. This is the last of the pre-release information videos that I will be releasing about Menaphos. Please do subscribe, like if you did enjoy, and please do subscribe if you are new, so that you can be notified of all the future videos I'm putting out when the content is actually released. We're going to be covering all the different districts, the rewards. Want to get loads of Slayer kills, so we can do some Slayer guides, some drop logs, get enough keys to do the boss when that is released. Can't wait to cover so much different and new content from a 6-month expansion. And yeah, that's going to be it, guys. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.